Okay, what's up? I was thinking about. Oh shit! I forgot I never showed up. Let me put it. I don't wanna. I don't wanna blind anybody with my like amazing physique or anything. I'm gonna put my shit away. Hold up. Hang on. One second. I'm keeping that in the video. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Oh, what's up? 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 So today, I want to tell a story. My life has just been like, it's been whatever. I made personal videos and shit on this channel. Ow, 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 ow. Got a cramp in my foot. Ow, 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 ow. All right, we're a minute in and we haven't gotten anywhere in this video yet. So let's start talking. All right, I wanted to tell a story time because I kind of just realized that throughout my life, I'm absolutely ass with women. And I don't know why that is. So I'm just going to tell stories on this channel about me and just like my awkward encounters with women. And I'm going to be real honest. So I guess the first one, we could start when I was in like the third grade. Damn, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna name this person that I liked in the third grade. Um, Damn, we're gonna call them LT. Yeah, we're gonna call them LT. LT was the first person I ever remember liking in my life. That was my crush in the third grade, in the fourth grade. Well, I probably had different crush. I can't really remember, man. That was a long ass time ago. But I remember this is the first girl I really liked, and the first girl I told that I liked in like probably like the fifth or sixth grade. I remember I got like a Valentine's Day card. I think I got her like a little like stuffed bear. I wasn't even going out with this girl. We like barely talked. It was like South Park with like fucking Stan and Wendy and shit. Like, they didn't talk for like 2 weeks or some shit, but they were like still like together. It was like that like little like innocent kid shit. And yeah, even then, I felt like I was a fuck up. I just, I don't know. Like, I don't even think, did I even tell her that I liked her? I don't even think I was the one that told her. I think one of my friends what are we gonna call this guy? We're gonna call my friend Fidel. Fidel. Because why not? We're gonna call him Fidel. So Fidel basically like grilled me during lunch about like who I liked, and eventually I had cracked. That's how this whole thing started. And then I basically spent like the next month avoiding this person because I was pretty goddamn embarrassed. And but she liked me back. She kept telling me that she liked me. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me as a kid. Like I just couldn't. I mean, no, even wrong with me now. It's like the same problem now. But yeah, as a kid, it was just weird. Like I couldn't even talk to this girl like in a regular way. I was always like forcing some shit, or I was like just completely avoidant, or I was like acting like too cool for school and shit. Like I was like acting like way too like nonchalant. And then I don't even think I bought her like the Valentine's Day gift, but I don't even think I gave it to her myself. Like I think I just like put it in her locker and shit, and then she just found it. Like, yo, recounting this story, it sounds all really fucking cute. Like holy shit, but it gets a lot less cute when you have the same problems at 26, basically. But it was cute then when I was like 10 or 11 or whatever the fuck. And I'm trying to think how this whole like thing went. I thought that she liked me. I was telling people that she liked me. She was telling people that she didn't like me, but then she was telling that she liked me. It was like this whole weird whatever thing. And like I can't remember anything like incredibly embarrassing that I did in this situation. I just remember not knowing how to even maintain a relationship, which makes sense at that age. But I remember I was like really emotional about that shit though. Like I was taking that shit serious. I was sitting there like I'm gonna fucking marry this girl. I'm gonna marry LT. I'm gonna fucking I'm like planning a future. I'm like naming stars after this person. Like I was so fucking weird as a 10-year-old. I remember thinking so hard about this shit too. Like and I was like, do I love this person? Like I was really sitting there in my head as like a like freaking fifth grader, like really thinking about that shit. Like, wow. I haven't thought about that shit in a while. It makes me laugh. I wish I should have pursued that shit harder as a kid. But after that shit had happened, I don't even think nothing really bad happened though. I mean, I just got embarrassed one time because I was on a three. This did happen though. I remember this did happen. I was on a three-way call with two of my friends, and I know their names, but I don't want to say them, and I don't know. I don't really think I need pseudonyms. I was only with two of their friends, and we were talking, and like they were asking if I had liked somebody, and I was sitting there like, well, I'm with LT, like that's what's happening, and then they were like, well, she's not saying that, and I was like, what are you talking about? So they were like, well, so I was like, yo, call her right now and just ask her, see what she says. And just put me on mute. See what see what she says. If she says like anything about me. If she says the same thing that y'all are saying. I want to hear what she has to say. So we're on a three-way in a three-way conversation. And I remember it so vividly too. I forgot all about this until right now. This shit is crazy. I was sitting in my mom's room on like the fucking phone in fifth grade. Was it fifth grade or it might have been sixth grade when this happened? Because it was like all like the same. I went to a small school, so it's like it was the same class. It was like the same like 15 or 17 kids, and we all went from like they went. I joined in the middle. I joined in third grade, so we went from like third grade to sixth grade. They were probably there longer than me, but yeah. So this is probably like the sixth grade. I remember laying in my mom's bed because the phone was in my mom's room. So I was laying on my mom's bed watching like Cartoon Network. I think I was watching like Codename Kid Next Door or some shit on the TV, and was talking to these girls, and they were telling me that the relationship I think I'm in, I'm not actually in. Who would have thought that that would be a consistent theme throughout my life? But I think I just get like, I guess I've always just been like this. Like, so yeah, they say you're gonna call her. They mute me so that she doesn't know I'm in the call because this is before we didn't have cell phones. I was using a fucking landline, but we had the one friend. Um, I don't want to use names, but it was one girl. She had the phone where she could do like the three-way like calls and shit. Like maybe I could do it on my phone, but it just seemed impossible when I was looking at my phone. She knew how to do it, so she was the one doing it. And so she had muted me, and they called LT, and so they asked. I'm embarrassed about this shit. They asked her. What did they ask her? They asked her like so. I don't even know if they said. I feel like they asked her at first, like, so what? Like, how do you feel about Dave? Like, do you like him, or like, are y'all like going out? Is he like your boyfriend or something? And she was like, nah, I think Dave's cool, but we're not, whatever. I was so hurt. I was so fucking hurt on the other side of that phone. That was the most hurtful shit. I remember that shit so fucking vividly. Oh my god, yo, I can't believe I forgot all about that shit until this moment. Cause that shit was crazy. I probably like blocked it from my mind. Like I put it like in the back of my head. I never wanted to think about that shit ever again. Cause that was the most embarrassing day of my life, I think. I think that was really the most embarrassing day of my life. Like, I try to think if I've been more embarrassed than that. Cause that was like embarrassment incarnate. Like that was like pure embarrassment. Like that was like fucking that was concentrated embarrassment. Like I don't even think it gets worse than that for me. Like at sixth grade, that shit was ass. And so they talked to her. I'm just sitting there like I cannot believe this. I'm like putting my whole face under the covers. I'm burying my head into a pillow like, and so So yeah, I forgot they talked to her for a couple more minutes. They get her off the line because now they want to hear what the fuck I had to say about what they just heard. I'm just like, I should just hang the phone up. I shouldn't even stuck around. But I just had too much pride, so I was like, I'm a big boy. That doesn't even hurt me. I was putting like a fucking like facade and shit, and like, I remember just being so upset for the rest of that call. I was so hurt, just sitting there like trying to like reason like, dang. I was like, well, I didn't want to do it. I was like trying to like lie and all this shit. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I was hurt as fuck in the sixth grade. Damn. And then what happened? Okay, so then I didn't talk to her after that. I didn't talk to her for a while after that. I talked to her for like months after that. I remember I was like intentionally ignoring this girl. And then what, like a couple months after that, she like pulled me aside during recess and told me that like she liked me. And I just said nothing. I just looked right at her face like, what type of bullshit is this? Like, what the fuck? When you and other people was asking you that shit, you was acting like you didn't even really know I existed. You just said like I was cool or whatever, whatever. I guess she was acting shy and cool and cool and coy at the time. But man, sixth grade me was not having that shit. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nah, you're not gonna like me in private and then like in front of other people be like, nah, like I don't like him or whatever. Like that shit was weird and backwards. But I think I just be taking this shit too serious. But it'd be funny. Looking back at that shit is really fucking funny. Like, holy fuck. I was so hurt about that shit. I was shitting on other people's relationships. I was like, man, their relationship's not gonna work either. Like, I was so mad. I was so hurt in that fucking call. That was crazy, yo. LT. I don't know what happened to LT. I have no idea what happened to LT. I'm trying to think if I've seen her like at all recently. I think I followed her on Instagram. So I don't know. LT is no longer in my life. She broke my heart at a young age through fucking four-way phone conversation that she didn't even know I was on. Like that was kind of that shit was crazy, yo. But yeah, that's just like that's story number one of me just being like a fucking romantic spaz, I guess. I don't even think I was that bad in that one. I think that's just me just getting like just my heart broken and me just being way overconfident about some shit. Like, I don't know. I wish I could animate this shit. Man, I definitely should have been practicing my drawing. I bought a tablet, but that's too much effort. Y'all gonna just have to use your imaginations, man. But yeah, I'll probably add some more chronicles to my failures with women because it seems like it's just going to be like a, running consistent theme in my life. And instead of feeling consistently shitty about it like I've done this whole time, I'm going to try to bring some light to this shit and just have fun with it. So, yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all.